The Fox and the Horse by the Brothers Grimm, read to you by Miss Leach. A peasant once had a faithful horse, but it had grown old and could no longer do its work. Its master grudged it food and said, "I can't use you any more, but I still feel kindly towards you, and if you show yourself strong enough to bring me a lion, I will keep you to the end of your days. But away with you now, out of my stable," and he drove it out into the open country. The poor horse was very sad and went into the forest to get a little shelter from the wind and the weather. There he met a fox who said, "Why do you hang your head and wander about in this solitary fashion?" "Alas," answered the horse, "avarice and honesty cannot live together. My master has forgotten all the service I have done for him for these many years, and because I no longer plough, he will no longer feed me, and he has driven me away." "Without any consideration?" asked the fox. "Only the poor consolation of telling me that if I was strong enough to bring him a lion, he would keep me, but he knows well enough that the task is beyond me." The fox said, "But I will help you. Just you lie down there and stretch your legs out as if you were dead." The horse did as he was told, and the fox went to the lion's den, not far off, and said, "There is a dead horse out there. Come along with me, and you will have a rare meal." The lion went with him, and when they got up to the horse, the fox said, "You can't eat it in comfort here. I'll tell you what, I will tie it to you, and you can drag it away to your den and enjoy it as your leisure." The plan pleased the lion, and he stood quite still, close to the horse, so that the fox should fasten them together. But the fox tied the lion's legs together with the horse's tail, and twisted and knotted it so that it would be quite impossible for it to come undone. When he had finished his work, he patted the horse on the shoulder and said, "Pull, old grey, pull." Then the horse sprang up and dragged with lion away behind him. The lion in his rage roared so that all the birds in the forest were terrified and flew away. But the horse let him roar and never stopped till he stood before his master's door. When the master saw him, he was delighted and said to him, "You shall stay with me and have a good time as long as you live." And he fed him till he died. Okay, we've got a couple of words that we might not be as sure on. So we've got avarice here. Avarice is extreme wealth or extremely greedy. So that's one to think about. So he answered the horse, it was greed and honesty that can't live together. We've also got, I've chosen consideration. So that's thinking of others. So the master did not think about the horse at all when he decided to drive him away and not feed him. And the last one that we might not know is consolation, which is the comfort received by a person after a disappointment. So that's what the horse was feeling. Now have a go reading it through yourself.